Hi everybody, I'm SS the Showstopper and I'm over on the Devil Advocate channel. Today is the 29th of September in the year of our Lord 2022. It's raining, rain beating like bullets, beautiful showers of blessing. The heavens are giving us all the praise. The heavens are thanking us for worshiping. It's beautiful showers of rain. I know places are being flooded. I know many roads are impassable. I know a lot of infrastructure are damaged. But it's a good and bad. It's a good and bad. You know, what to do. What to do. I just want to touch on this topic. On Bounty Killer. No, I'm not going to get into the gossip and all the mix-up with funeral and why Bounty Killer didn't attend to funeral. So if you're here for that, you can have a good day. I'm not about that right now. I leave that to the effeminate vloggers who just seem to reduce themselves to gossip and trolling and all that foolery. So I'm not about that right now. I've never been about that. I've never been about gossip, and that's not what my channel is about either. Okay. So as a little girl growing up, I always hear about Bounty Killer, always listen to Bounty Killer music. He was always big bad killer, Bounty Killer dancehall artist, the top. If anybody over the world listens dancehall music, the first two persons that always come to their mind is Beenie Man and Bounty Killer. Beenie Man and Bounty Killer. Yes, there's Super Cat, there's Shabba, there's all these type of people who have stamped their name internationally and stuff like that. But when you're thinking of artists that are still on the groundwork, they're still there, means active in dancehall, their name is coming up all the time and stuff like that. And it's always Beenie Man and Bounty Killer. Yeah, we know about the new generation also that's coming up, but we're talking about from grassroots artists whose name will always be in the mouth of people worldwide when they think of dancehall. It's always a Beenie Man or Bounty Killer, and so forth. We always listen to his music. We always say he's very good. He's very lyrical. He knows how to work the stage. He knows how to perform and stuff like that. And of lately, I realized something of lately. Bounty Killer and rapper Cardi B have more in common than I really thought possible. They are very reachable. They are very touchable. Like, you can approach them. I'm not saying that they are approachable. I'm saying that they're very reachable. A handcart vendor somewhere can make a comment about Bounty Killer. And Bounty Killer answers. The same thing, a local go-go dancer or troll from somewhere can make a comment about Cardi B, and Cardi B answers. These two persons are Grammy Award artists. They're in the same category of Beyonce, of Whitney Houston, though from different genre. Shabba ranks. But for some reason, anybody can say something and get an attention or get the attention that they're seeking from Cardi B and from Bounty Killer. I don't think that they understand their status, and I don't think that they realize. And it's very sad because Bounty Killer has been in the music for so many years. I don't think he realized. He keeps saying that he's a giant and he's this. But you're not acting like a giant, Bounty Killer. You're acting like a common artist that is just seeking to reach somewhere. As somebody says something, I think that your publicist or your public relations persons or your manager, I think whoever it is that's in these people's life either needs some training or they need to be replaced or something, because I can't see how you guys can be at the very pinnacle, but at the end of the day, you're constantly reducing yourself, and it's nobody that's reducing. You're constantly reducing yourself to trolls, to miscreants, to people who really, it could be anybody. And you find the time to answer, you find the time to say things. I remember Cardi B, I think, one night she was up and she was arguing back and forth with all these people until she deleted her Instagram of over 40 million followers. She did it twice because of the same thing. She sit and Google her name and I'm like, Cardi B, you have come from nowhere, from literally nothing. You said it yourself. You were a dancer, you were a stripper, you were a go-go, you were going places, you were turning tricks on men to get money, you were doing all these things. And you got a deal with Atlantic Records and they put you on and you are going somewhere. Keep going. Keep going. Stop looking back behind you. Stop looking behind you. Stop looking. Get a publicist. You're in the same category as Beyonce. You're in the same status as Beyonce now. Beyonce, I don't even think she has Instagram on her phone. She has people. If it's something, she has a team that will address certain things. I'm not saying that you shouldn't engage on the internet because it's a mass means of communication to keep yourself relevant. But clearly, the gossiping and these vloggers, I keep telling you about these vloggers are the catalyst. They are the number one protagonist in all of the foolery that's taking place. And the artists that do not have good team around them and the entertainers who don't have good team in their circle will be the ones who fall prey to these foolery, these debauchery, these whole confusing problems that's taking place on the internet. Bounty Killer, you are going somewhere. You're at the peak of your career. You're at the peak of your career. You're too reachable. I remember someone, a social media sensation, said it once before that, Bounty Killer, you're too reachable. Take a page out of Beanie Man book, perhaps. Your colleague is doing the same tenure as you. People, you're too reachable. People, anybody can say anything about you. And you immediately answer, you're posting these. Come on, Bounty Killer, you're posting people with suck pee, people with this, people with duck, people with catch with Warner Corner. Bounty Killer, come on. This is Mr. Cross Angry. This is big Bounty Killer. Bounty Killer, in case you don't know, you say you are a giant in dancehall. And you have proven yourself. There is absolutely nothing out there to prove to anybody. Bounty Killer, you have gotten Grammy. Like any other artist out there that's on the top. You have gotten a Grammy. You have collaborated with top people out there, top artists. You are rubbing shoulders with corporate Jamaica. You are doing all these things. You have helped ghetto people. As you have said, we respect it. Do not destroy your own legacy. Please. It looks really bad. Cardi B is going up there, Cardi B. Do not allow people. Now you post up you and Akbar going at you. Akbar was lucky to get a feature with Nicki Minaj. Akbar is doing so many things to keep herself relevant because she's saying that this is her moment. She get a feature and she's happy and she's proud and she's doing this, doing that. She's going to pick at people. She's going to say this, say that, this. And the third, Cardi, you won a Grammy. Cardi, you sold. You sold. People bought. You're doing very well. You are doing very well. This is coming from a Jamaican. This is coming from a Jamaican. I'm from the island of Jamaica. And I'm saying to you, Cardi, you are doing well. You have reached where you wanted to go. Live it. Continue with your music. Hire a team that will go out there and put you on. Anybody who worked with Beyonce or work with Sierra, if I'm there, those are the people I'm hiring. Because even if Sierra doesn't have a hit song, what she has is a team that makes certain that if she's up there or she's trending or she's popping, it's in a positive light. It's always something positive about her. Look at Sierra, past Sierra dating history. It came with a lot of pain, a lot of sorrow. And she has put herself, she got a team. And the team has made sure that we polish her. We polish her daily. She's polished daily. Sarah has an aura. Cardi B, you have the same aura, but it keeps dimming. Because you're reducing yourself to people that has, I won't say that they don't have anywhere going. They're trying to get somewhere. And they're going to step on whoever it is that they can. And it just so that you are one of them that they can step on. You are proving it. You are giving them that weapon. Bounty Killer, you have come way too far in music. You have come way too far. I don't know who out there who would want to do a collab with Bounty Killer. I'm talking an international artist, an overseas artist who wouldn't want to do a song with Bounty Killer. Probably the reason they wouldn't, it's because of, the whole homophobic this and that and all those kind of things over the years. But besides all of that, I don't know who wouldn't want to do a song with Bounty Killer. But your behavior, come on. I don't know what's happening with the men in the society, but I just think that something, I don't know if it is the food, I don't know if it is karma from the destructive culture that has become a national pastime. I don't know what is happening, but it is very, very, very sad. The behavior of men in the society and people laughing and people egging it on. It is not masculinity. It is something, but I know it's not masculinity. Because masculine men do not behave like that. They are working, they are finding something to do. They have creative ways to stay relevant. And if they don't, they hire people who can keep them relevant without the foolishness. You have your reasons you didn't go to Merciless funeral. You have your reasons you didn't go to Merciless funeral. I think that you should have had a team that did what probably Beanie Man did or someone else, and make a statement that this and that and so forth and stuff like that. Come on, Bounty Killer. Come on. And these people, you went on the interview in Cayman. If you look good, they weren't laughing with you, Bounty. They were laughing at you. They were not laughing with you. They were laughing at you. They were egging it on, because the more they egg on, the more you're going to say, which is going to make their radio station pop. People are going to listen to them. So you see what's happening? All the people around are milking any way they can. And a lot of these people are educated people, and this is what they do to people who do not have intelligence, the wisdom. Remember I said it in the other video? I remember one day someone said, Jay-Z didn't went to college, but Jay-Z is a billionaire. And I said, Jay-Z is a billionaire because Jay-Z hired college-educated people who had the same goal for his success as theirs. Rihanna didn't went to college, but Rihanna hired people who had the same goal for her success as theirs. She had people who were willing to invest in a brilliant idea, in a marketing strategy, because they have the same goal for their success as theirs. Bounty Killer, you need people around you that have the same goal as you. You need people around you that you need an image consultant. You already have that dark black look and people like it. It was sold for decades. People like it. People like it. Whether it is positive or negative, that's not the topic we're on. People liked it. And it was sold. Now you need someone to further polish you, so that your legacy live on, your music will pop. More people will come out and want to do a collab with Bounty Killer. Come on. I see you traveling now again. Yes, beautiful, great. You see what's happening now? These are what's happening, the distraction, the tractors. The stepping stones are coming in your way and they're building up. They're looking like boulders now. You're going to have to find a way to climb over that. It can't be as soon as somebody says something, you Let me see how I can go at them. Let me see if I can win brownie points. Let me see if I can get a one-up. And then this person came out saying these things about selector Ricky Trooper and all those. That's gaslighting. It has nothing to do with the problem that you, as I said, I'm not gonna get into it. I just leave it for this effeminate male in the vlogging world to discuss it. I just don't have that energy. I don't have that energy. You know, you're going somewhere in life, Bounty Killer. You have arrived at one that had made your name. You made a name for yourself. People love you. People support you. You want to go further. You want to keep your career going. You want to get back to the international market. You need a team, a strategist. I hope that somebody send this to Bounty Killer so he can see it. I hope someone sends it to Cardi B. Cardi B, you need a strategist. People are reducing you to foolery. Now you're possibly catching another charge after you just escape one and sentenced to mere, I think, community service. You're going to possibly catch another one because of this foolishness. It's not worth it. The vloggers, I think, the internet, the social media, what should I say, the websites, what do they call it, social media, Instagram, I don't know what they call them, social media, Instagram, YouTube, what do they call them? They need to clamp down on vloggers. I keep saying that you can't say what you want simply because you have an opinion. Yeah, you're going to pay for it also. There's Tasha K, the vlogger, paying for hers. Come on. You are also, vloggers, you have to be mindful of the things that you're saying about people. They have feelings. Artists have feelings. They are human beings. They have children. They have family. They have mothers. They have fathers that are alive, that are seeing the things that you're saying. Bounty Killer, you have to be mindful of the things that you have said about people. It's possibly biting you back now. Saying that man caught doing this and doing that with his mouth and here and there and stuff like that. You're saying it about people who have children. I'm sure that person didn't take it, if those allegations are even true. They didn't take it and post it or advertise it. It was done in the vicinity of privacy, if those allegations are even true. And you keep going back and forth, and as somebody bring up something, you bring up something, and if somebody bring up something, you bring up something from the past. When I was growing up, the only persons I saw doing that were women. And that's why I always say I'm probably one of the luckiest persons, or females around, that I said I've never had a bad friend or a bad, because the same bad experience I have with women is the same bad experience I have with men. I don't separate the genders when it comes on to their behavior of the damage that they can do. Because men can be equally as destructive as women. But now we're seeing the behavior of men are becoming very effeminate. I've said it, I posted it in a video about male vloggers, Jamaican male vloggers and women, where all these vloggers were to keep going at it and saying some just very, scathing things. Foul. It's frightening. I've never seen that. I wasn't brought up in that society. I wasn't brought up in that era where I don't know. Like I said, I don't know if it's soy turning them into soy boy or whatever, or maybe some chromosomes are missing or something. But the men are not acting like men. And there's no amount of tattoo. There's no amount of ugly face. There's no amount of screw. There's no amount of this that can drive fear or make me recognize a manly man in front of me. When your behavior is something else. They're very argumentative. They're overly aggressive. It's like they're having more estrogen than 10 pregnant women. What's happening? What is happening? Bounty, you're going somewhere. This needs to stop. This needs to stop. You need a publicist. You need a strategist. You need a PR consultant. You need someone out there that can polish you. Someone that can speak on your behalf. If it is irrelevant, you don't answer, you don't respond, you don't address it. Or you gag people. You legally gag them. You can't gag people. I think it was Jada Kingdom who did it to Lava. over the whole situation with a female that came on it and was saying what and what she did with Jada Kingdom, that is artist Jada Kingdom. You can gag people. You can put a cease and desist. But constantly going at it and in and out, in and out. Big bad bounty killer, you know, cross, angry, miserable, put out so many hit songs, poor people fed up, you know, bounty killer. It's frightening. It's just bizarre. It's just bizarre. I don't know. I don't know what to say. But you can't be going somewhere, and when you're going somewhere, so this is what Cardi B and Bounty Killer basically have in common, besides winning a Grammy. People are too reachable. Stop responding to people. They're going to say this and get your publicists, get this and that to gag them ass or address them on your behalf. So for those who thought that this was about gossip and this was, no, this is about the image artist. Remember I had a video before and I posted it and I said my message to Lisa and Aishana and all those other female artists, and I was saying that when you're going places in life, certain things are going to come up. They are stepping stones and you should only address it as is. Move over. Get people to speak on your behalf. You don't go there and toe to toe, because it's just going to reduce you. It's going to make it seem as if that, you know, anybody can say anything to you and get away with it. You're nobody. Your artistry is being reduced. You know? And everything that people say, it's becoming credulous. It's like you're making people quick to believe. You're making people quick to believe the things that are being said about you. Not gonna make this video too long because I'm going into over 20 minutes and it's so long. But that's all I'm gonna say. I just hope that somebody send this to Bounty Killer so he can see. Because my goal is not to insult artists or to, you know, make people feel less. My goal is to just give you an eye opener. That's why my channel is called Devil Advocate. You know, that part of the brain that people, you know, the part of the conscience that, you know, you don't want to speak on. I open it. You know, that's what my channel is about. So people can see what they're actually doing. In case someone in their corner is afraid to tell them or show them. You know, I do. But that's it for now. Take care for yourself. Enjoy the rain wherever you are. May God bless you. And be the change that you want to see. Be the change that you want to see. Okay? May God bless you. Have a good day.